Hi guys, I'm Desmond Ang. I'm a licensed immigration advisor for the last 15 years. So with me, we have Cecilia Chia, the 188 business migrants from our services. So on our right, we have Miss Tran. She's the CEO of the 24H Global from Vietnam. These two gentlemen here, we have Kenny Ko and Chung Ng, and both of them are licensed business broker and licensed business valuer. So we would like to share with you how Cecilia has gotten her visa and how she landed here in Australia with the support of this industry expert. Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Hi everybody, I'm Cecilia from Malaysia, KL City. So first of all, I know global migration from a friend of mine to bring me go over to know Desmond Ang from Global. So I apply this application. We take only 7 months to approve. It's very surprised
yes,
for myself and my husband, because previously my friend, they are all apply will take a year, more than a year to approve. So I'm quite happy to use the service from Global Migration.
How was the process like, Cecilia? You know, was it very difficult?
No, it's very easy. I just send a document to Desmond. Desmond just have a look over, then the process. So end up, they tell me that Australia approved my application. I'm so happy. Then we are granted the visa on March 2015.
Yeah, March.
So so I landed her on August 2015 until today. Right.
Yeah. So Cecilia has been here for almost
less than 4 years.
Yes.
It's coming 4 years
coming
until
4 years.
It's October is 4 years.
Right.
For the process.
So we don't understand as a migrants, you know, the support is very important, because as a new migrants, though they are business owner and they are very successful in their home country, but then when they come over to Australia, they certainly need a support, because they wouldn't know what is the local culture, what is the local business, you know, practice. So
we're very new here. When within 2 years we need to find our application. Within 2 years need to find a business. So end of the day, then I'm up and down to search for a business from my friend here and there. You know, so not familiar. It's very headache, and you know, the hassle to look. End of the day, then I ask Desmond to need a help. So incident, Desmond recommend to me that, you know, they have a friends, you know, in here more than 20 years. Company is called Precision Management, business management company. So then introduced Kenny Call to me and Chun. From there, then we start to look for a business.
Yes. So here, you know, Chun and Kenny, would you like to share about, you know, how can you support the migrants like Cecilia? So what do you do for them?
Okay. Well, basically, Chun and myself, we both have been in the broking industries for, I mean, combined together is well over what, 25-30 years at least. I know I myself has been in this business for 17 or 18 years, and Chun not far behind me either. So basing on our experience and our observation over the years, we noticed that this would be the industries where we could lend our experience to help migrants, particularly from overseas, to basically do the shortcut and help them to find a more sustainable business, and to help them to navigate the risk, and also to ensure that they don't get overpaid for business, and also the other thing, not just buying, but how to get out successfully, and plus input our management experience drawing from our industries to help them, to guide them, to make sure that they are on the right key performance indicators, and to also introduce to them a network of our accountants and lawyers who could give them the input, necessary advice to make sure that they have a successful journey towards on the way to achieving their
build up their business and build up their wealth in Australia. Now, Kenny mentioned something very important. One of their responsibility and their objective is to make sure clients don't overpay the business. Chul, would you like to add on to that?
Yes. Business valuer.
Yes, who is a business valuer?
I think a lot of time, a lot of overseas visitors come to Australia and they see the loss of business opportunity through friends and through people they don't know or they know, who says, wow, you can do so much business in Australia. But what we found most of the time, they don't really understand how to value them, and they overpaid, or they buy the wrong business in terms of value from the perspective of they can't run it properly, but without that knowledge, and that's where we come in. We help them to understand how to actually understand not just what to pay for a business, and also how to actually go about what Kenny did, helping them to run the business. And that's the key to success, because if you start correctly in the first step, the rest of it is a lot easier. If it's not, you have a lot of stress, because it's not just running the business alone, takes time, but also you got other headaches. You got to settle your family, your kids. A lot of our friends come in. It's more for the family and the lifestyle. And if you don't want to come here and work harder than you have at home. So, and the country is a beautiful country, allow that to happen, but you're going to be buying at the right value at the right step, and that's where I guess we try our best using our knowledge.
Looking at each individual's background and trying to match them to the right fit business.
Right. So living in Australia for 4 years, I'm sure Cecilia has gone through and long enough to share with you guys on her experience in Australia, being a migrant from Malaysia. Cecilia, would you like to share with us about your children's, how do they cope with being studied locally in another country, and then when they first move over to Australia, how do they cope with the changes in the school education system, and as well as their being away from their friends, from home, and how your children went through?
Okay, first of all, I have 3 kids, all is girl. So the eldest is 27, is working. So now he working in Australia in one of the event management Pico. So she's very happy to join this company, compared with Malaysia. When in Malaysia, when he working, they don't have time 9 to midnight, the event.
Like
from here, right, they have a time 9 to 5, they're very relaxed, people there are very friendly, the bosses, everything, all the customer, she's very happy. So the second one is in Victoria University. So it's 18 years old when they touch down here. So now he is 21, so almost this year graduation. So she's very happy to study in Victoria University. So the youngest one is fantastic, because when he touched down, it's only 12 years old. Because it's a secondary school, from Malaysia. So I'm worried it's my youngest, because it's too young, So when he touched down, she's very happy, because in Malaysia, they always study a lot of exam, and then a lot of homework. When he come here, he study in Melbourne College, so it's a sports school. So then he's very relaxed, just take an iPad, no books, so only sport, and then makes a lot of different, international friends, So she prefer in here. Then he tell mom, I'm happy to stay here. He won't go back. Everybody when go back to Malaysia, all the relative and the father asking her, are you used to it? He said, yes, I love Australia. So I'm happy. For myself also, it's quite happy to stay here, because it's more relaxed compared with Malaysia. When I'm in Malaysia, it's very stressed, and very tough work. For here, I quite relaxed, because I no need to handle my business, because I have a good consultant, with us to do all my business here, So I'm quite happy their service, So we learn a lot of things from here. So previously, before I know them, a lot of friends told me that, no, you can't use a consultant. Why shall you use a consultant? You spend a lot of money, and then it's no way, So from there, you can find your own business easily, why you spend this amount of money? I said, no, a lot of people say it's easy, but you never try, you don't know. So previously, a lot of friends also not successful, they have a problem, all this business, halfway, go back, all this, So end up, I make my own decision to try. I tell myself, don't try, you don't know, right? You have a chance, opportunity to give people to try. So I was quite happy with their service until today, you know.
Yes.
So I tell my friend, oh, you know, this is right way I choose. So I'm quite happy of these two consultants, you know, in Malaysia and Australia, you know.
So Cecilia is one of the very successful, one of the successful case that we like to share with you. And of course, there are a lot more who is as successful as Cecilia. But you know, she did mention something very important, and I think the advice she has for you as a migrant is you don't follow what others say, because everyone has their own circumstances. What is important is, you know, you do your own judgment, you
Correct.
talk to the right people, and you follow what your heart thinks is right for you. She chose the decision because she has, you know, the intentions to bring her children over for education system here, and but because of the visa requirements, she started this business, and she see potentially this business is growing further.
Yep.
Last but not the least, we'd like to talk about, you know, Miss Trang, the CEO of 34H Global. Miss Trang, we set up a business here. She set up a business in Australia to support the Vietnamese clients. Can I ask you, what is the reasons of you setting up a business here in Australia?
Yes, this idea coming from my clients because over the past year, we already have a lot of clients ask me a question. Hi, Chance, how can I survive in Australia? Because I don't know anything in Australia, how to run a business there. So a lot of concern, a lot of worry coming from my clients. So it leads me to the decision that I need a supportive office here to help my client to be more confident. And to myself, I'm also very worried. So how to run my business, my office here, and luckily I have the two of partner, Mr. Kenny and Chun, already support me a lot about their knowledge, their experience in Australia. So I'm very confident to introduce my client to them to get their advisory service to help them how to grow the business. Firstly, how to set up, and the second, how to grow their business in Australia. This is my problem.
Yeah, so this is the priority. So what Miss Trang wants is just the same as any other professional migration company. We want your success in Australia, and we are here ready to give you a good support. And last, you know, we thank you, Cecilia, you know, for her success.
Important is a teamwork.
Yes.
Everybody will happy, right?
Yeah.
Without everybody will be.
We are very happy to
success.
see her success,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
with
sure.
our help, and less stress-free with a settlement here in
So
Australia.
we thank you our Kenny Cole and June to support me for all the thanks a lot.
Yes. Okay, thank you. So
Yeah,
we'll be sharing
yeah,
with
sure.
you more cases like successful cases like this in the near future.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys.